might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are...
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living.
And I'm Marie.
We hope everyone is having a great day, and we appreciate you joining us today for our Sunday chat this week. We didn't get to have one last week, so we got a lot to cover, and we're going to try to make it all up to you today. First thing we want to talk about is the weather. It has really cooled off here in Georgia, and I think the high today is just going to be 65 degrees, and we actually had rain most of the whole day yesterday, didn't we, Marie?
Yeah.
And something interesting here in our town, the local fair is in town this week.
Yeah, I really enjoyed going to the fair when I was young and dating you.
We did have a lot of fun going to the fair back when we were young.
We sure did. I remember we would go in those booths where they take your picture, and we'd get our picture took. And we just had all kinds of fun, didn't we? We rode the tilt-a-whirl and the Ferris wheel and all the rides that we wanted to ride, didn't we?
Yeah, I can't remember the names of all the rides,
I
but
can't either, but I know that they were fun.
there was a couple of them I was scared of.
Oh, yeah. They used to have a huge Ferris wheel, but I didn't go for that one.
I didn't mind the Ferris wheel, but they had one called the Bullet, and I didn't like the Bullet. I rode it, but I didn't like it.
I mostly enjoyed the exhibits where the art was and the home economics stuff, which bored you, but you went along with me just because you loved me. But it was really fun, wasn't it, back then? Then carrying our children.
Yeah, I enjoyed that more than anything, watching, especially Lamar.
Yeah.
He just loved riding those little rides for kids.
Yeah, the little ponies and all. So it's just small town fun, but it was really enjoyable, wasn't it?
It was.
How many of y'all enjoy going to the fair? Write in the comments what your favorite ride was so that we can read them this week.
How many still go to the fair?
Yeah.
We would go if we felt better, wouldn't we, Marie?
Yeah, I can't walk very much because of my back, and I can't stand very long either because of it, but anyway, I'm getting stuff done anyway. That's the way I like to do it.
Okay, and speaking of kids, our little great-granddaughter Addison, she is gone this morning. Her and her mother and her grandmother, they've gone up to the Cabbage Patch Factory. I believe that's what it's called, Cabbage Patch Factory, where they make the little Cabbage Patch dolls. And I talked to Cynthia just a little bit ago, and she said Addison is just having a wonderful time.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that Kim will be probably posting a video on her channel showing Addison going to the Cabbage Patch Factory. I hope she does anyway. Kim stays extremely busy though.
Yeah, and she also manages another channel, and so it's really hard for her to do her channel, but and when she has her baby, it's going to be double hard. But she'll probably find some way to do it. She always does.
Hopefully she does. Kim has been helping me. I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, probably 3 weeks ago now, that we had some ideas of something we wanted to do. And so Kim has helped me set up a store so that we can sell our merchandise on the store. And there's been quite a few of you that have noticed our shirts, and you've been asking about them. And the way we sold them before, you had to pre-order them. But this time we got it set up a little bit different, and all you have to do is go in and place an order, and then when you place the order, it gets shipped out within just 2 or 3 days. It'll be shipped right out. Sorry, my nose is itching a little bit there. some of the things that we're going to have in there for right now. And I'll put you a good link in the description of our video. And also I put here on the screen where you can go to see our store. And it's just a small store that we got set up for selling merchandise. But this is one of the items that will be listed in there. And this is a Southern Country Living decal or sticker. And it is a vinyl sticker. And if you've been noticing on our intros, I've been putting a picture of this on the intros for probably about 2 weeks now. And no one's asked me about it, but that was what it was for. It is for these stickers. A lot of people like to collect the channel stickers from different YouTube channels. So if you want to help support our channel, go on to our store and order you one of these stickers and we'll send it right out to you. The other items that we're going to be having that we got right now, these are our t-shirts. And let me hold it up a little better. Marie, can you see that? I'm behind it on the camera.
Yeah, you can see it. I really love that green. It's so pretty.
This is a beautiful shirt. This is the comfort color shirts, and we do have a pretty good supply of these, but the supply is limited. So
yeah, they're good and thick too.
Yeah, if you want to order one, be sure you order one, and they're all in the same color this time. Now later we may have different colors available, but for right now we just got this color. And then also in the store, this is something new that we've never had before, but these are they're made by Gildan, and they're the crew neck sweatshirts. And hopefully you can see that pretty good.
That's real good and thick. I really like that.
Yeah. Marie and I, we've already got us one of these. We hadn't wore it yet because it's not quite cold enough for it yet. But we are looking forward to wearing it, and you'll be seeing us wearing it on our videos.
I think it's going to be in the 30s tonight.
It is going to get cold tonight overnight. But now on the sweatshirts, the quantity is very limited. So if you want to get one of the sweatshirts, you may want to get in there and get it pretty quick before they sell out.
They just feel so comfortable. I love comfortable clothes.
Oh, I do too. And me and Marie, we've got a matching sweatshirt, and so we'll be looking forward to going off and wearing it when we go off. Yeah. People usually see us wearing matching shirts and they ask us what it's all about. And so actually we're almost matching today, Marie.
I know, and that was an accident. I didn't really notice it.
Well, we do that a lot, don't we?
A lot of couples do, I've noticed. It wasn't intentional, but
it just happens, don't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and Marie wanted to mention, I'll let you talk about the cards just a little bit, Marie.
Yeah, I got a few cards this week, and I thank everyone for it. And some of you go to a lot of trouble. You hand make them, and I just think they're beautiful. And also, I got some bookmarks, and they're really pretty. And I got another package from Kathleen in California, who's one of our good viewers, and she sent us a lot of goodies in it, and just a lot of nice things that we enjoyed.
And we appreciate very much, Kathleen.
Yeah.
Okay, so probably the main thing that everyone's wanting to talk about today is how you're doing, Marie. And so before we start that, we'll talk about me.
Okay.
Like I had told everyone that I had to go back and have my blood work redone because the numbers came back bad. And so I did go back on, I went back on a Tuesday and got my blood work redone. And I checked it online the next day, and all my numbers was perfect.
Yeah, so. And I just believe that's from prayer from all of our viewers and just God's goodness.
Yeah, absolutely. Praise the Lord for that.
Yes.
Because I was real concerned. The immunotherapy that I've been taking it for 1 year, and I took my last treatment.
Yeah, I think you're the first one that's ever completed it in our area.
In our area, he said I was the first one that completed a full year of that particular immunotherapy treatment.
And there's not a lot about it because it's new.
Right. And so anyway, My blood work's okay right now, so that's good.
Yes.
Okay. The very next day after we did our blood work, we had a little family get-together for the month.
Yeah,
And
I always enjoy that, don't you?
I do too. We went to our favorite Mexican restaurant. I think I've got 1 or 2 pictures here I'll insert on it.
Yeah.
All this is from 2 weeks ago, so I'm trying to remember, and I got some notes wrote down, but trying to remember the best I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so the very next day, Thursday morning, now Marie had already been feeling bad all week long and just struggling to make it, okay? The next morning she said, Calvin, I'm just too bad. We're going to have to go to the urgent care.
Yeah.
So we go up to urgent care. They run some tests on Marie, and they told her that she was dehydrated very badly, and they told her that her blood work numbers was off real bad, and they want her to go on over to the emergency room.
Yeah.
So we went on to the emergency room. Now this was early in the morning, and we got to the emergency room, and now she had been to the emergency room just 3 weeks earlier for the exact same problem.
Yeah.
And they gave her fluids and got her better. And, you know, we had talked about it then. We thought maybe she had had some kind of virus that caused you to be so dehydrated.
Yeah.
Well, so here she is again, dehydrated, even worse.
Yeah.
And she's still having nausea and just completely exhausted, fatigued like you wouldn't believe. So the doctor that's seen her, he's a good friend of ours, and he actually goes to our church. And he talked to Marie, and they did go ahead and start her on IV, and the IV was getting her to feeling better.
Yeah.
And he said, Marie, I hate to send you home, and then you just have to turn around and come back over here in a few days. He said, if you don't mind, said, let me sign you into the hospital, and let's run some tests and see if we can find out what's causing all of this dehydration.
Yeah.
And so Marie said, okay, that'd be fine. So she got signed into the hospital, and she spent 4 days in the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
And they ran a lot of tests.
Yeah.
They did an endoscopy down into her throat and her stomach.
And I was so scared for that test, but I didn't know anything, and when I got out, my throat wasn't even bothering me at all. And I've always feared that particular test, but the doctor that did it, he did an excellent job because I had no pain.
And you know, it's the same one I'd had, and I told you it wasn't bad, didn't I?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, but they also did blood work and tested for everything they could possibly
sure
test
did.
for.
And I'm getting better, but I had bruises on me. You can't hardly see them now, but I've got bruises there, there, and there, but I'm a lot better. I had it here, and this one right here, the medicine backed up and it swelled up, so they had to take that one out. But I'm doing pretty good right this minute.
That's what counts.
Right.
And she did have follow-ups with
Yeah.
primary care doctor and had follow-ups with the GI doctor. And so we'll be going to all those.
Yeah.
And actually, we've already went to the primary care follow-up.
Yeah.
But she stayed in there for 4 days, and he come in, the GI doctor, and said, you know, you don't have anything that's we can see and say is causing you to be dehydrated. And so that's where we stand for right now, okay?
Yeah.
But
And if I keep having this problem, I'll probably have to go and get fluids or something
yeah.
regular.
Yeah, we talked to, when we went to our primary care doctor, I talked to her and I asked her, was there any way that Marie could get set up to get fluids, an infusion of fluids on a regular basis to prevent her from getting dehydrated so bad? And she said yes, that there is a way, and that she would get it started on, get it set up.
Yeah, I'm actually drinking electrolytes right now.
Yeah.
So I try to keep hydrated, but it's just hard.
Yeah. Okay, but hopefully they'll get set up where you can get the fluids. Now Marie's been dealing with this situation pretty much ever since she had her surgery back in 2015.
Yeah.
And this was the first time she had to be put in the hospital for being dehydrated,
Yeah.
other than the time when you was doing radiation treatments.
Right.
But after that's when all this really started, and she stays dehydrated quite a bit. And she does everything to keep herself hydrated, but it's just hard. And especially if you catch any kind of a virus.
Yeah.
And we sort of suspect she could have had a virus 4 or 5 weeks
Yeah.
or 7 weeks ago or
Because
something.
a lot of people in the community was having it, and from our viewers, a lot of y'all were having it also, and it would come, and I would get well, and then it'd come back, and so it was just over 7 weeks or longer, wasn't it, that I've been dealing with that.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so now while she was in the hospital, her room was located up on the 6th floor, I believe.
It was a beautiful room too.
Yeah. But we had a view of the helipad out there,
Yeah.
and so I watched helicopters come in and leave about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, it's
I sort
very
of
interesting.
enjoyed that part, yeah.
Yeah.
And but I did stay with Marie the whole time she was there.
He did, and I know he was exhausted because he's already dealing with the immuno-exhausting, and so staying up there with me all the time and sleeping in that chair and all, he's just worn out himself right now.
Well, but I'm recovering now, starting to get a little better.
Yeah.
Okay, so Marie got out of the hospital on Sunday evening, and we came home rested. On Monday, they called me and said that our car was ready. So we did go up there and pick up our car on Monday morning, and all they repaired was just that corner. It's on the driver's side, the corner back there from the wheel back to the bumper. And they did have to replace the bumper, the rear bumper, and had to repaint it and repaint all that quarter panel.
And they did an excellent job, didn't they?
Yes, they did. They matched it up so good. I did a video where I walked all the way around the car, and you cannot tell that the paint is any different color. It looks just like it's never been touched before.
Right.
So I'm proud of how good of a job they did on that.
And what was the name of that place?
Auto Collision
Yeah,
here
they
in
did.
Rome.
Yeah, they did
They're-
great work.
Yeah, they're one of the most popular places here in Rome. Been in business forever, it seems like. It was like when I was a teenager, they were in business, so they've been up there a lot of years.
Yeah.
The next day, Marie was feeling fairly good, and I said, Marie, we need a few things from Walmart. How do you feel about going up there and getting one of those chairs, and let's go in there and shop a little bit?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was so fun.
Yeah, so we went to Walmart's, and we stayed in there. I timed it. We stayed in there 1 hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna tell you how much money we spent, but but we had fun. We went all over the stores.
Yeah.
First time Marie's been in Walmart shopping in over
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah, I like I say, I can walk, but I can't walk long distances because of the problem I have in my lower back. I never remember which disc it is, but Calvin knows. But
Yeah.
anyway, so that's why I had to get a chair for y'all that don't know. And I still can't stand up long, but I really am I'm really looking forward to getting back in the kitchen.
Yeah, that would be fun, won't it?
Yeah.
And then on Tuesday of that week, we also went to our primary care for Marie to do a follow-up.
Yeah.
And it was a visit for me also. And she, Marie was doing pretty good that day. She was at the primary care, but she is going to try to get her set up so that she can get IV infusions on a regular basis.
I'm so thankful that nausea is disappearing. I haven't had it today, and so yesterday I barely had it, but yeah, I can tell that that's improving. I'm so thankful.
Yeah.
If any of y'all have ever been nausea for a long time, y'all really know how terrible it is. But I'm so glad that I'm better right now.
And Marie, the next day on Wednesday, of all things, Marie had a dental appointment on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. I was flossing, and I accidentally pulled out a filling, and so I was so nervous when I went to the dentist because of all I've been through and everything. I was just nervous, and I didn't want to get those shots in my mouth. I know they numb it, but they still sting. So I got 3 of them over here on this side right here. And I was sitting in the dental chair, and my hands were just shaking like that. And so I said a quick little prayer, and so they stopped, So y'all that don't know the Lord. He is so marvelous. He just stopped my hands from shaking, and I was just so thankful for it.
Yeah, amen.
So there is a God out there, y'all, that, some of you may not believe it, but,
He answers prayers too.
He certainly does. So he calmed me down right then, and so that was, just amazing. We have amazing God.
Amen. And so then the next day on Thursday, Marie, she said, there's some things I want to get at the Dollar Tree.
Oh,
She
yeah.
told me she had 2 things she wanted to get at the Dollar Tree.
I always say that.
So we go up to the Dollar Tree.
Listen.
I can't tell. And this time she walks inside Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I was so happy about that.
And I didn't time it, but I know you was in there 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, I walked we have a huge Dollar Tree. I walked all over the Dollar Tree, and just on the last aisle, my hips started bothering me really bad, So then I knew it was time to quit. But I still walked the other aisle, so I could say I walked the whole aisles. But that was good, because that was an improvement. I usually could only walk maybe 1 or 2 or 3 aisles before my hip bothered
Yeah.
me. So sometimes I can walk more and sometimes I can't. So I don't understand how it works, but that's the way it is.
Yeah, she did real good, and I was proud of her for that.
Yeah.
And then, and I did get that one picture of her just walking in Dollar Tree, but I told her when we got to the car, I said, Marie, if I'd known you was going to buy so much, I said, I would have took the other camera and recorded a bunch, and you could have done a Dollar Tree haul. Because
Well, some of it was personal, and I don't mind doing hauls, but when it's personal, I don't really want to show everything, body lotion and stuff like that.
Well, that makes good sense. Okay. Well, Marie, that pretty much takes us through. Well, now, we did go, I forget which day it was, but one day we went to Captain D's and went inside
Oh, yeah.
and sat down and ate.
Yeah.
And
Usually we just go through the drive-through and take it home and eat it. But I said, let's just go inside today and eat. And so Calvin said, okay. So we went in there and ate, and we had so much fun. I told Calvin, I says, do you remember when we used to come up here and it'd be real cold at Christmas time when we'd go Christmas shopping for our kids? And we'd come in here and eat right before, we went Christmas shopping. He said, yeah, I remember that. And so every time I go there, I always think about that.
you do. And I didn't take the camera in to record anything that time, but we enjoyed it, didn't we?
Yeah. It brought back memories, huh?
It sure did, yeah. And so now for the last 2 weeks, we did some videos, and so I just run through them real quick here for you in case you didn't see them. But besides our Sunday chat that we did 2 weeks ago, we did the video for the car repair, and if you watch that whole video, you'll see the car at the end, how they repaired it and how good it looked. And also that was the video that my friend Paul, he brought the Frisbee over to us and gave to us.
Excuse me, sometimes my allergies just won't behave.
Okay. Okay, and then our second video that we had was where I made the easy nachos.
Oh, yeah, those were delicious.
They were extremely delicious. Made those, had some the next day for just a little bit.
Yeah.
Then you went to hospital,
Yeah.
and I ended up having to throw the rest of them away because they sat in the refrigerator for 4 days.
Yeah.
But they were delicious, the ones we got to eat.
Well, I have to say they looked delicious. I wasn't in the mood to really eat or anything, but they really looked delicious.
And they were. I enjoyed them.
I ate a bite of them, but I wasn't in the mood to eat, but they look so good.
Yeah. And then the next video we did was a throwback video where we did the chili rellenos.
Yeah.
Hopefully I said that right.
If you didn't, some of our
Oh,
viewers will
everybody
tell
told
us.
us how to pronounce it, but one
Yeah.
lady told me to pronounce it like piano, but say it with an R, and so that would be rellenos. And so I can say it pretty good that way.
Yeah.
Then the next video we did, which was Friday night, was the old-fashioned chunky potato soup. Now,
Yeah.
that is wonderful soup. We love
Yeah,
that.
it's
don't we,
just
Marie?
good comfort soup. It's really good.
Okay, Marie, that is a quick rundown of everything we've done for the last 2 weeks. I'm tired from just talking about it. But I want to remind everybody one more time, go to our new store. I'll leave the link in the description. Check out our new stickers and check out our new sweatshirts
I can't wait to wear mine.
and check out our new shirts that we have. And if this works the way we're hoping it'll work, we're going to try to keep it stocked so that anytime you want to order some merchandise that you can go in there and order it, and you won't have to wait on it. You'll be able to get it right away.
Yeah.
And so that's the plan anyway, and I thank Kim for helping me with that.
I told somebody about it, and she said that she was going to go right then and order it.
Yeah. And also, I'll thank our other granddaughter, Holly. Y'all met her a time or two, but Holly has told me that for the shipping, that if I need help getting everything shipped out, that she'll take care of that part for me, so I don't have to worry about that part. So hopefully everything will work out good. We'll find out, won't we, Marie? Okay, so that's all we've got for this week. Hopefully this coming week we're going to try to do a cooking video together.
Yeah.
Marie said she wants to try to help me on cooking video.
I do it. I think I can do it.
I think you can too.
When y'all are not looking, I'll sit down and rest.
Okay. Okay, so everyone, y'all have a great week.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all taking time to watch our videos, and I'll let you close it out, Marie.
Okay, I like to thank everyone once again for the cards and all your well wishes. And we still have the prayer list, and we're still praying for everyone on it. And we thank everyone that has prayed for us. So I guess I'm going to close this video out now. So y'all do what you love and love what you do. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
There it goes. You should. He just lifted up and turned sideways. There he goes. You see him?
So if you have Medicare and Medicaid, call the number on your screen now and speak with a licensed medicine.
Can you see him?
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see from up here.